Welcome to Story Time. In this series, I share my experience in a church that was really a cult practicing witchcraft on its own members. Who would have thought that something that started off so beautifully and powerfully would end up a barren wasteland, wrecking the faith, innocence, and lives of so many? We started strong, learning, growing, striving to be the best we could, seemingly on a solid foundation. What went wrong? When I met them, the elders had just split from their family church to form their own, and it was growing rapidly. Lucius was the head, Cookie his second in command. Lucy, his wife, and Lucia, her twin, were the MCs of prayer, praise, and worship. Those who left the old church with them would become his A-team, positioned to teach us newcomers. Each year, the church held a celebration commemorating their new beginnings with a theme for that year. The first theme, Genitus, was wordplay on the genesis of a new beginning and the exodus from the old. In later years, we'd have themes like the spreading of excellence and God's Islands United. The spreading of excellence focused on moving like biblical characters, like Solomon, whose excellence was legendary and brought great glory to the kingdom of God. For God's Islands United, we viewed the continents of the world as all connected by water, and we intended to unite them in Him. We spent a lot of time studying different cultures and histories of different nations. Then came the year of the gray, highlighting that everything with God is not black and white and sometimes seems contrary to what is, quote, right. Lucius gave examples of David sinning with Bathsheba, yet their son Solomon inherited the throne. Gave the example of David sinning by counting the people, yet he was given a choice of punishments. Lucius also spoke on what biblically constituted a marriage. A man would, quote, take a woman to wife, unquote, and she'd be his, as when Isaac met Rebekah and took her directly to his tent, without ceremony. He also spoke on many of the patriarchs having multiple wives, yet that practice being vilified by the modern church. He began to voice his disdain for Western culture and systems, the Western notion of marriage being legitimized by some stranger, someone other than God or a true man of God repulsed him. The whole white dress, ring finger bands, proposal on one knee was beneath him. With relationship boundaries somewhat grayed and blurred, some of the young men sought relationships for themselves amongst the sisters. Unfortunately for them, Lucius had already tapped and claimed most of the desirable women. The gray was not a theoretical or philosophical exercise. The gray was already here and always had been. And what started as the pursuit of God slowly shifted into manipulation, idolatry, and the worship of man. Can you see where this story is going? Leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe for more.